Marshall is right down the hall.
I'm going this way. Gotta go to the bathroom. You can't stop me from finding your secrets. Rubber duck supplement! Discovered in the home of Agent after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. God, the quacking. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for studying. Update. It was discovered that Agent was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside of the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent has been terminated. Like he's dead, or... Alright, let's see what the x-ray says. This object is a light box used to examine x-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named The object allows paratulitarians to forcefully seize an individual's The seized individual becomes to the user. The effect lasts once released to seize as a result of the psychic trauma. The object has no current binder. A janitor named bound the object at St. Anne's Hospital in Soon the building's occupants were by him. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to the perpetrator and the item. Fatalities numbered in the For operational details, see the thingy. What, Oh, I did that one. What is this?
Please state your name for the record.
Oh, because I didn't read it or listen to it in there. I really want to find that rubber ducky, though.
Marshall's eager to speak with you, ma'am. She's just down the hall.
Am I the only one that finds it weird that, like, everyone that's fine aren't bothered by, like, the floating people remaining here? Like, I'm sure because they're not, like, security units, they don't expect them to come alive. Was that the, area where I entered from? Yes. A lot that I didn't actually see over there. I would assume we probably can unlock some kind of shortcut after we do all the other junk. Just claim this point for my own. How do I actually get the, like, research points? The ability points? Accuracy boost. Charge in maintenance sector without getting hit. I'm not in maintenance, so I don't really want to deal with that. Kill enemies in the research sector. That I can do, unless if we leave, in which case maybe I can't. This specifically kill rangers. See, there's some kind of pattern to those. You guys have a lot of people here. Doing okay, dude? Yo, who are you? Any notes on this guy? Are these just like random objects that could maybe be things? So they're just kind of like poking at them to see if they do anything? Huh. Where is that? I didn't mean to actually accept it, but I probably will do it since we just mailroom. I'll probably...
I was starting to worry.
Cool. Where are we? Luck and probabilities where we are. Okay. So this is all just like luck objects then. Mailroom. I don't know how much I really want to keep going back and forth to these. You get materials. I probably also should see if I can upgrade anything at this point. But all this really amounts to is jump into a combat encounter. Ooh. I think you were my friends. Hopefully friendly fire isn't on. Helping these guys out actually does seem kind of cool. Like actually having friends in combat. I might want to go back downstairs. Yeah, upstairs kind of seems like the wrong place to be. We're friends. Sorry. Friends, I'm so sorry. Saw you up there somewhere. Guess I'm gonna make my way over there. Hello. Guys, I'm coming. Might as well take control. Oh, that's the name of the game. The name of the game's Control. What are you guys doing down there? Ow! I see what you guys are doing down there. Ooh, no. I'm okay. I think I'm still okay. That's a lot of grenades you threw at me. Hey, we did good. Want a fist bump, guys? Yeah, I know I shot you a couple times, but we did it. Ungrateful. Fire boost, got that. What was that? Can't pick up anymore? Okay, that's gonna be kind of annoying to deal with. Can I, like, rarity, I guess, would be what I would want to remove. The ones that I have equipped, or the one I have on, is it? No, I'm like, okay. Get rid of, like, all of these single ones. I actually have a lot of single ones, but I don't know. Oh, it's just blank because I don't have the weapon. Yeah, get rid of all these single ones. Why not? I know I already have a single one on, but that seems fine. Personal mods was also where the actual issue was. Same thing. Rarity. Yeah, rarity. I mean, it's not like I have anything that's like a different type, I think. So just all single. Look at all these deconstruction points I got. I still gotta say, I'm not really feeling this whole modding situation. Launch efficiency. It just kind of feels overly unnecessary. Got undefined reading. Kill enemies with the service weapon in charge mode. Don't have that. Not here. We'll just like this to abandoning research. Good. Fast travel back to. I'm guessing here. What up, guys? Sorry. Had to take a minute. Oh yeah, luck and probabilities. Let's go. I just steal a 4-leaf clover. I just put it back too? Okay. Person's been waiting to talk to me for like ever, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, before we go. I was gonna take this 4-leaf clover. Might come in handy. Oh, gotta get that moving. I'll get to you later. I don't have your clearance. Get that one going too. Okay, what's up? Super distracted.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton.
I like your
Helen
jacket.
Marshall, Head of Bureau Operations.
Can I have it?
Zacharias.
I am the
Denton,
director.
And I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
This isn't just gonna be 5,
Rangers,
is it?
let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Damn. What did you give me? Did you give me... That was a launch. I'm gonna just deconstruct that too, since we don't really want that. Assets. What did you give me?
Collins, what's the situation?
Squad C hasn't made it back. They're still out there, which means we should assume they're KIA, man. Only exit is back through Parakinesis.
I'm gonna walk around a little bit.
Then there's no way we're making it to the lab. Only option is to hold here and wait for an opening. Then we put everything we got into one final push.
We wouldn't last a
What
minute
are
out
these?
there. You saw what those things could do. We need to retreat. If we stay here, we're dead.
Marshall said we need more HRAs. If you want to go sit in a corner and suck your fucking thumb, don't let me stop you. But no one will be calling you a ranger.
I like the cat.
The fight's not in here, Rangers. Let's look for
Well, I want to go in there, but I can't. Guess we before we continue, want to see about So yeah, they just don't unlock everything there, and this is all just gambling for mods, which seems weird. All right, let's go.
Seen that funky mirror there studying down the hall? I heard it steals your soul. Alright.
They sure closed that down real quick, didn't they? I think I might have actually missed a shelter. I definitely remember seeing one. I don't think I actually went into it. I don't remember where. Somewhere in here in research. You guys all shooting at me? Going into this bathroom probably isn't too helpful. Think there's anything in the stalls that are like slightly ajar if I like bust in like this. There's a lot happening. I probably shouldn't let myself be cornered.
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
Oh, the ritual division. So I'm guessing that cross means that you're being healed by a thingy. Where this thingy is, I don't really know. Oh, yep, that. Okay, so they do actually just heal. Might. Success here be determined by whether or not I can find. Oop, hello, that hurt. If I could find the ball. Did you guys find it? Was it in there? I just.
Don't stop firing!
Nope.
Don't stop firing!
Hello. That's a lot of guys. Probably should be using that shield more often. Okay, I never found the ball that was like healing. Did they deal with it? Ah. There's more. Ow. Yeah, you're some kind of weird boss entity. Did all my friends die? How effective was that? Not as effective as I would have hoped. I'm dying. I have a... I can really just switch these out, huh? Kind of wild. But kind of nice to still have friends. What is going on with that? Ow! Okay. Might have to retry this guy because he hurts a lot and I'm not in a great position. And he's coming right at me. Let me have a friend. Would have wanted another friend there. Friends are very good right now. I need to find a not you. Not that way. Hello. I'm dying still. Oh, I'm not surviving. I'm not surviving. please! I got cornered by something. Your stupid shield is great. I love every minute of it. You're not dead. Ah, I was trying to get health. Well, I mean, like, clearly it's a matter of wait for him to throw stuff because his shield goes away. What I get for letting all of my friends die, maybe. But then, you know, bunch of enemies that blow up isn't a great way to make it easy to keep them alive.
Guess we never thought we'd be fighting on our own turf.
I'll try protecting them more. Maybe I don't have to. I'm glad I don't have to do the other part. Maybe now I have friends. Yeah, I actually have friends now. Yeah, I would say, having no one to help me is definitely something that caused some issues. Oh, there you are. Okay. Like, I don't know where he went.
Son of a bitch!
And yet here I am, still suffering. Trying to get a better feel for when... Okay, that wasn't really worth it, was it? Not great when I don't know where things are. I'm a little scared, if you can tell. I'm in a little bit of danger. Watch his projectiles. Oh, that's how you win? Ow. Okay. I still didn't do a great job of watching those projectiles, but... Friends helped. I'm dying. Please don't die to a rando. Okay. Hiss Warped, look at him. The Hiss Warped wield only paranatural abilities similar to drifters. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupt entities have less potential than the hosts that become Hiss Warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observations will tell. Refer to the file. I'm glad I didn't have to do the first bit of combat again. That boss is a bit rough. Hopefully they'll be a little bit easier to deal with when they're just casual enemies. Like, the flying enemies seem a bit easier to deal with than the boss fight version. This probably would have helped. Yeah, intrusive patterns. This, no. The Threshold Kids. I would love information on this. With the recent arrival of the, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's abilities to educate and raise a young child. Alien? Why is that blacked out? There are no other for the to play with, and it is expected to learn about frightening new concepts. Solution will require a slow, friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce The Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppets making courses at my local community center. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It'll be good for morale, and I guarantee we'll respond positively to these videos. We can't expect to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, love puppets. Now, is it actually kids? Recent arrival of the... There are certain glaring gaps in Bureau's ability to screen raise a young for the to play with. It seems like it's the arrival of like one child. Like, I guess the arrival of someone to educate and raise a young... I think it would still be child, unless if it's some kind of creature, maybe? There are no other children for them to play with, and they are expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. Was it like JROTC? It kind of sounds like it's like a specific person. I could be wrong about that. Could be reading too far into it. That's the problem when you make a bunch of redacted parts of notes. Is you gotta try to read into it. Maybe I'm crazy though. I could just be crazy. We also completed one of these objectives. Kill his guards. Did I say? I haven't really been reading it because it's like, you know, generic quests. But the his guard one said, there are minor threats. Squash, tell off them. Kind of funny. I like that. Where am I supposed to go? Because you know that's where I don't want to go. That way. This is just an elevator. Guess that's just an exit elevator. That, like, does not correlate at all with the map. I guess you could argue that's part of the whole, shifting stuff. It doesn't seem like there's much else to really look at. Except for over here. Trying to hide Synchronicity Lab from me. So we got like a giant notice about it. Do as you're told, don't eat mold. Avoid modern technology. This might have been what we saw before. I don't remember if the ocean view looked like that. Something for me to look at down there. This is all bonus, so... That seems like fun. They're just talking. Just having a casual convo. Anything to read on here? Nope. Anything going on up here? A lot of televisions, but I found a note. What's the experiment? As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure till it was observed that the agent responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms while experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of Florida. Psychological examinations of the agent proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. Cool. Anything fancy in here? Okay. Any notes about what you guys were trying to do with that one? I guess trying to synchronize it. Didn't seem like it worked too well, did it? Like, go into any of these. Alright, let's go down here. What's that? Mirror testing. I love... Oh, no! Why would you do this to me? Altered item inside, access restricted. God, well... Seems like so much fun. What a shame. I mean, that really makes you just feel like you might as well not explore and just keep going until you get all that clearance. Maybe I'll get clearance 1,000 from in here. I wonder if also if I'm like missing like ways to get more clearance. Like if I could just find it somewhere. It's a cool looking room. Another one. All of them very cool. It's the duck!
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2.
It is altered. Look at it. It's doing weird
Introducing
things.
Various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate.
Let's go. Communicate with the duck.
Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Oh, I love it. Oh. Crack if you were my duck. I saw that the door is open. We might be able to take that duck with us. That could be a friendly duck. I hope we can take that duck with us.
This way to the lab? Okay.
I don't care what that duck does.
You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here.
I
If
don't...
Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet.
Okay, I got a little distracted with that. What is this? Shield energy cost. It's alright, not great, but it's alright. Exclusive to spin. The rate of fire. Damage 30, that's more than what we have. Ammo refund chance on hit. That with spin... Oh, with a bunch of stuff, actually, it works. That seems pretty cool, actually. This you need to be upgraded to a stronger shatter. And this was the rubber duck test.
Assuming he's not dead.
Alright, what I wanted to do was not do this, because I just really don't feel like it.
Dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
I also kind of missed that dialogue. My bad. Where are we heading, exactly? That way. That seems like our goal, but... One, there's this thing over here. And two, this is technically open. Rubber duck? Launch efficiency. Very disappointing. Unless... I think that looks like that would be how I would get to rubber duck, but... I don't really see a way to... Oh! Climb! Damn it. Get like a double jump at some point. Like, that definitely is something weird. And considering how we're just, like, picking up oops all over the place, I can only assume we'll pick up something that'll let us do that. I get this note. Trying to remember where everything is. Would be a more difficult task, I feel like. It's your A lab.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
That's just a face. Are these like explaining anything about what these actually are? Too strong. Changing variables. Our way in. Leaks out. I don't get these symbols. That seems important. What is that, a moonstone? It's a black rock? Well, we know there's a place called Black Rock Land. Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique structure of prism retains frequency in the range it hurts. With perfect harmonization. This report analyzes the results, focusing a to a harmonizing prism onto a bra. Methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance in the prism will be explored and explained. Refer to file for full reports. Oh, I got like the super rare launch efficiency. Climbing. I climbed. Obviously, we have to activate the thingy, but I want to look at up here before doing anything. And it seems like up here is not very useful. You know, just in case. Well, I fell. Alright. Go!
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Did she have a limp when she walked in? Yeah, that's a lot of stuff for me to try to puzzle out. Okay. They're all like putting specific cards in. Well, this is why we need it. I think there was one upstairs. Might as well just try to grab them all. Okay, I'm gonna assume then I just need one more and that'll be...
We need to find all the punch cards.
Yeah, I'm working on it. You guys want to help like a little bit, maybe? Just a smidge? So... I'm gonna assume... that these are like accurate. All of these like whiteboards probably indicate like a correct thing. So we can assume. But what? Yeah, we have the I just don't know. I guess order-wise it would be... I kind of don't get how we would determine the actual order of this. There's tubes.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Okay. Do you want to solve it? You want to do it? I guess she's testing me, right? Does this mention anything a little helpful? Marshal, just one, more Finer Ranger, hopeless battle. I mean, I could just try and then get yelled at for not doing it right. So, like, the first one is that. Second one, if this is to be believed, is the full one. And then next one would be that.
These
I do think
whiteboard
I'm...
drawings may be important.
I swear to Christ. I swear to Christ. That one would be that. I don't actually know if we have what the part N one is. You're gonna yell at me for being stupid.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Yeah. Sure does. That one's definitely not the one that they put in there before. Actually, I think I screwed those up. I might have actually goofed. If this is just the order, I might have just goofed this and it might be that simple. Again, you could actually help. Good. Mentions. Tripped on something. You. Do these? They do have numbers. Okay. They do have numbers. That's all I needed. Silly me for not realizing they had numbers on them, but that's all it was. Is
What do these whiteboards mean?
okay, you really can shut up now. Like, if anything, you could at least mention, I wonder if the numbers on the terminals mean anything, because that would have helped greatly. Instead, you're here being you. Now this is annoying me, because now I have to grab all the ones that I... you. Or one, so you will be... you. What do the terminals mean? To be fair, they do kind of fade out
One of them has to work.
a little bit. So, like, them just kind of not... That one's 5. Yeah, it's the one that's upstairs, isn't it? I think everything else is fine. Oh, good. Thank you for your assistance. I appreciate it. Man, Kaleidoscope kind of loved that.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Do we have to go to Black Rock Shooter to get some black
We need
rocks?
more Black Rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Black Rock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Good middle ground.
Thanks.
Oh, please.
Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Straight up going to the mines. I'm just excited that we got a card. I'm gonna assume it's just gonna give us 4 clearance, but...
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Let's go. 4. That's more than 5. Well, it's not. Not at all, actually. That's not... I don't know what I was saying. Ammo cost per shot. Huh.
Resonance is the key.
I was wondering if this had any more information.
Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. It's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive.
I'm assuming the rest of this was what we already saw.
I think that's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Yeah, nothing new from that. Alright, what does Hotline Miami have to say to us? Nothing good, probably. I'm a triangle. Check me out. Object powers are holders 665. To the other blessing, we hold the Rain's law. We are failing in translating hyperreal concepts. Secret instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. Why did you bother? I think the, where you guys were held up had a 4. The other place, I think, was a 6. Where am I? Back at the elevator? Damn, that really did just... synchronicity was definitely a 6. I ended up heading down, didn't I? Because that's when, like, things started shooting at me. There was kind of a lot I didn't really look at. I want in that hole. Hello. Cool big guy. This ball would be less annoying if it stopped bouncing around. I'm dead. Oh, I'm definitely dead. Let me just hide in here. Look at all this stuff I missed because I didn't go up here before. God, I hate that those track.